Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's good, yeah. An energetic Seattle crowd. Yeah! Woo! Yeah. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Yeah, we're all excited. We're a Seattle crowd. I'm a Seattle guy. I gotta say, just being from Seattle, I want to say something. I'm amazed that I have to say this is really great. A big issue in Seattle, a perennial issue in this town. It's raised its head again. Posters on telephone poles. Have you guys been following this? Posters, the whole thing. Every few years or so, people start going crazy in this town about the posters on the telephone poles. We got to do something about it. It happens about every 2 or 3 years. Right now, the city council, the city light workers, they say they want them outlawed. They're catching flack from the bands, the free speech advocates, and the people who put up garage sale signs, which is a huge, it's a huge lobby. I have to say personally that I'd hate to see posters disappear because I find them very informative, very entertaining. For example, I like to keep up with the new bands in the area. We just ripped out, we brought a few in here. I wanted to show you, just, you know, ripped them off random phone poles around the city. There's a lot of bands in the area that I always enjoy hearing, like with the new names. All right, here's one that we picked. This is a good one, like Poison Bone, Thrill Junkies, Uncle Kess, good names, you know. Uncle Kess, I don't know, you know, anyway. But Poison Bone, you know, I kind of like that one. Anyway, I thought that's an interesting name, but I found another one that I thought was a real smart name for a band that's just starting out here. Look at this one, 50 Cent Pints. Now that should bring in an audience really quick, although I find this name here, got this one in the U District, I find it kind of confusing. Now, is this a band? Or, I mean, are they selling furniture? I don't know. I really think we need more information here. The address is Northwest 85th, so I'm guessing it is a couch. I don't know. Although, I have a problem with this poster. The psychic fair, you see this one? We have directions to the psychic fair. Now, it seems to me, if... What? What happened? What happened? I don't know. It seems to me if it is a fair for psychics, they shouldn't have to advertise. I mean, shouldn't they just know where to go? Something's happening in the studio that I don't quite know about. By the way, that psychic fair joke, that's the oldest joke in the world. I just want to let you know that. It's the oldest joke in the world. All right, this one we found in Ballard, interestingly enough, or it's talking about Ballard. At the Ballard Playhouse, a multi-sexual disorientation extravaganza. I don't know what that is exactly. That's not a particularly special event in Ballard, I have to say. The disorientation, it's a way of life there. Okay. Now look at this one here, okay? Live girls, one-on-on. Now, I'm not paying $3.99 a minute for this until they get a proofreader. It's basically the way I feel. I mean, they might leave some of the best letters out of the words, you know, when you call up. One-on-on. Get a, you know, see, no one picked any of you. See that? You got to look for a flyer for somebody who does proofreading of posters. Although beyond proofreading, I think there's some really interesting design work actually going on these posters. You see this one for this band, Gravity. Nice, very interesting, kind of hip design. That's your band? Way to go, dude. And then, like, but look over here, look at this. Box of Daylight. Now, it's a hip name. I'll give you that. It's a hip name. But I really think you guys need to take a second look at your art director. I'm just throwing that out. I'm throwing that out to you. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just throwing it out. Another interesting message here. All you ever needed to know about preparing for law school, which is, I think that's a really good thing to put on a phone pole. Hey, you want to see this band? Want to go see Plaid Davenport? You know, like, no, let's get ready for law school. Yeah, I think that'd be right. Now this one you've probably seen. We've seen these ones all over the city, right? We've all seen this one. Now I don't have a problem really with the message here, but I am a little concerned about these flames. Just how exactly are the pounds going to be lost, I guess? And look at that. See, and this, and finally, without posters, if we didn't have posters on wall, you wouldn't have known that. Look at this. Kansas was in town. You would have. See, without posters, you wouldn't have known that you could go into a little club in Ballard and hear live Dust in the Wind. You know, and without posters, you would have missed that. You would have missed it. So I say, let's keep posters. We want to keep posters. I think that's freedom of speech. It's the American way. That's what Superman fights for. And here on Almost Live, we have another superhero. Good segue here. We have another superhero who's always ready in any emergency. Take a look.